I request Dr. E. Shankarrao Garu to continue the session. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so welcome back. I think after this lunch it will be very difficult to concentrate, but let's see how best we can do justice. Okay, so now the impact of teaching and learning process will be like this. Traditional versus the present AI methods, how we should change. So I'll slightly give it about it. So mostly it is, the moment we call about AI or ML or quantum, it's all data. So first and foremost, good data, bad data, ugly data, you should have it, make it qualitative data, and then you start putting your tools on it so that it is data driven. That's what the left side red color one indicates. So in a school or a college, education institution we are talking about it, I'm not talking about the business, the same principle applies. So the data of the students have to be collected. In fact, I tell in most of the hospitals, they don't collect the data properly, so that if you can really collect the data, in data analytics when I was teaching for hospital administration, the data, if it is collected, you can identify what type of a disease are maximum coming, what kind of medicines are there. Let me tell you, this is one of the important example which I would like always quote. I was the 24th chairman of IFCI, Government of India. So I used to have officers across Kanyakumari to, it's all in an institution. So I was asking my doctors, sir, what are the health issues my officers are having? As a chairman, I'm asking you. He's a cardiologist and a general surgeon, and one lady doctor is also there. Both. Morning they used to come, evening they used to be there in our building in Delhi, in Nehru Place. They said, a lot of problems are there, sir. I said, can you quantify it? I want to know. He said, it's impossible for me to do it. This is very senior doctor now, 70 years. Then I asked the compounder. So I want to give an example. Actually, I am not putting all those so that the slides will become too big. So I asked this compounder. On a Saturday, I asked him to come to my home with all the records of the officers who are in Delhi only. I have not asked for Chennai, Hyderabad, Gujarat, all that. So I said, first you get me only Hyderabad, Delhi head office. So around 500 records he brought it. He's only a compounder, he's not a doctor. Now that's where exactly you need not be a doctor to analyze it. So invasive, non-invasive tests are coming up. That I talk about the non-invasive things which are happening. You need not pierce and then do the blood test. So one machine we got it, one cancer hospital we are working in Vizag. You go and put your hands like this, 200 parameters, it gives a printout. From IIT Chennai we are doing that mission, we are making 30 machines to give it in the villages. Just put your hands, you'll get full your chloride test, this, that's all interpretations it does on its own. And then it gives a printout. And if you put a one drop of blood, it will give all the reports related to your organs also. So that's how the technology is going. This is all again digitalization and artificial intelligence. So coming to the medical one, so we sat down. I said, don't put the name, you put male or female. In Excel sheet I asked them to put it, male or female. Then don't write the name. Only we know whether it's a lady officer or a gent. Then I said in the book, which are the diseases you can tell me for this medicine is being used. So we scanned for the last 1 year and then we made it. So 17 health issues are there, we identified in Excel sheet we found. So tick it which are there for one health record. That lady is having 1-2 problems. Another lady only one problem is there. male, he is having two problems. So like that, we got the full data of that 500. We analyzed it, and then I put it into a bar chart from Excel using the sorting. So we came to know depression is high in the ladies. For that, they are taking the medicine. See how engineering works for medicine. So even my doctor could not tell me. He said, "Oh, so many are there." But now I know who's what. BP, depression, then urinary infection, then knee problem. Ladies are having and some gents are having sugar problem. So like that we categorize in the bar chart, Pareto analysis, 80-20. So highest to lowest I made it. Then I said, went and saw the pharmacy. Whether these medicines are available. Some are not used at all. So they are expiring the wastage of money. So we optimized the medicines in the pharmacy. We purchased new equipment which are needed for this high this one. Then I brought 3 doctors. Like that we have a 200-seater cinema hall, auditorium. So I got the experts. One is from allopathy, another is from Ayurvedic. And counsel the people. Never it happened in 70 years. The point is, because I love research, so myself and the compounder could do it. And there is no doctor in between, but we identified the problems in the officers. So that's how analytics works, data analytics. So data driven is more important. You can take right decisions. I reduce the costs. Unwanted medicines are not purchased because they expire. So you buy 10, 10, 10. Now you don't buy like that. For the depression we need more medicines, you buy it. Instead of less, if someone is having and shortage will be there. So you know what is needed, what is not needed. Data driven decision. That's the beauty of AI and data analytics. So access should be there, that is one thing. So these are the things. So if you look at it on the right side, traditional versus AI augmented pedagogy. So approach one size fit for all, that's what we do right now. Most of this one, now people are changing. Faculty role, primary content delivery only, we come and teach only thing. But now you should be something different, facilitator, mentor, new examples, innovation, entrepreneurship. These are the things which you should add in your teaching. That's how a new thinking comes in the student as well as in the teacher. Assessment. One-time assessment, don't do it on a continuous basis. Give projects, give some assignments, simulations. For example, when I was the chairman of MDI Gurgaon, MDI Gurgaon used to compete with only IIM Ahmedabad. So we used to teach how to do simulations in Excel. After that, I have purchased Bloomberg financial software so that you can simulate any financial institution or stock market simulations, all that you can do it. So we gave that up so that more practical exposure comes. So technology has been used in that for teaching in finance, right? So learning style, more active, more contributive things have to happen instead of passive teaching. I think that's where exactly, I think right from school it has to happen, and that is going, most of schools have started using it. In fact, in schools, STEM education is coming up even in CBSE. Apart from CBSE, physics and other things, STEM education once it comes, children are becoming more intelligent and then thinking, and easily they can pass IIT exams and others by doing the STEM education. Without STEM education, you do it, there is a difference, right? So we have to change. Similarly, in the college, higher education also you have to change. So that's where exactly it is for the AI augmented one, the teaching methods, pedagogy has to change. There is no second part. So this is how it is. Any project when you take it up, the variation will be plus minus 60%. As time proceeds, the accuracy improves and then it becomes like that. Look, caterpillar, when you look at it, you don't feel like it will be very troublesome to catch a caterpillar, touch it. But the moment it becomes a butterfly, it is something. That means it has done in a much better way. So that's how I think now if you have to change from caterpillar to butterfly, the way of teaching, so that everyone loves it the moment it comes. But at the initial stage, there will be a lot of hard work. That's where exactly the classrooms have to change. The instructor, the teacher has to change as a mentor, coach, learning architect. So A handles routine content delivery. So back-end lot of data, if it is there, it's easy for you to give examples, right? So you actually have to build database. I think we have here in GMR Institute, we have a database, learning management system or something you have. So it will records everything and then, so anytime you can Google it. Let me tell you one more thing. How I have started looking at the data. When I was, IFCI is a 75 years old institution, financial institution, 1948 IFC Act, right? In the parliament it was put up. Now how I know in 1965 to Tata's what we have sanctioned the money? You can anyone dig it. So we have to go and open the almirahs, dust it and take the files, what the board has passed it. So what we have done is we have a digital company, stock holding digital company we have. So that digital company has digitized all the documents. And I told them not to digitize as an image. You do it as a RPDF, which are retrievable. They can be sorted. So we have done that across the country, all the 70 years, 75 years the document. Today if I want, just type and then see Tata's history. From IFC, how many companies of Tata has taken, or Reliance has taken, or Birlas have taken, because these are institutions which are there for the last 100 years. Of course, Reliance is there for the last 45 years. So you will get the data. This is all because of the data driven. If that is not there, how will I know about it? Right? So this is how the teaching methods also we have to improve in for the learner as well as for the teaching. So human role is very important. Finally, what is needed is not the machines, it is the human touch. So whichever, whether it's a business or whether it is an educational system, so creativity, ethics, we'll talk about ethics, emotional intelligence, because these are the things, ethics and emotional intelligence, I think, is the order of the day going forward in doing anything in the education or in the business. So in engineering education, definitely see change. You have to have, of course, nowadays you can do most of the things on simulations. Unit models can be made, but before the unit models, you can even test on this. Let me tell you, digital twins I use for developing cities. So I was consulting advising one 2,000 acre city in Chennai, Swarnabhumi. Okay, there we have SCZ in 700 acres and balance is non-SCZ. Now how many roads are needed, how many trees are needed to maintain that air quality, water quality, soil quality? We are using digital twins to simulate that city so that it predicted and given these many trees you have to plant it. It had come, if you had thrown that you have to plant not less than 250,000 trees. So we planted till now 40. For that how much of what we call it, nursery is needed. So in 10 acres we have put up a nursery to plant the trees. And we brought a special grass from Jharkhand, right? Vetiver, that grass name. So these are the things we came to know once we are simulated. Can you do it on a normal physical one? You can't do it. So digital twins are helping in designing the new methods of designing the products, designing the services, designing the cities. So artificial intelligence has to be incorporated. So suppose if it's a civil engineer, he should know about the digital twins. Similarly, even for mechanical engineering also. So these are the things which you need: smart labs, core competency, branch specific. You have to develop the techniques, right? So all this is centric to finally why we do all this in education. Today the world is moving towards industry 4. Now already it is coming to 5. So here, fourth revolution, everything will be connected through 5G or 4G, mostly 5G. That is for talking between machines. Actually 5G is not for voice. It is for high speed, real-time data flow at a fast rate. For that the 5G is there for machines, because on real time they work. So physical, digital, biological system. In fact, today the e-medicine is there, because from there robotics, actually someone has done the operation in Gurgaon from Hyderabad recently through robotics. And it is controlled, done everything from Hyderabad operation theatre, and the patient and the other aiding doctors are in Gurgaon. This is all through completely e-commerce, this one, e-health services. Higher education must adopt the same thing for both engineering and management, and we have to focus more now. Definitely physics, mathematics are the foundations. There is no second thought on that. Two things I feel: mathematics, what are the type, algebra, statistics, Boolean, what are it may be, fuzzy logic, all these mathematics are needed because for different applications. Language, English, because what to prompt tomorrow you should know. So these two, if you get, rest of the things can be built up, whether it is medical sciences or engineering or law or anything. So that interpretation is a language, and the other one is your skill set for the mathematics modeling. Final art is mathematical modeling today. Because of the data science and the AI is highly mathematical. Maybe you are not using because APIs are there today, but when I done my PhD, we have to write the code. Today you need not at all. APIs are there, bring it, connect to your data, you'll get the answer, right? So that's where exactly the ecosystem is moving. And similarly, management education also. AI-enabled case studies, we have to do it. See, earlier we used to have very select, now today I can search and then find out what are the case studies are there. Similarly, I think case studies have to come in engineering also. There's no second thought. You know, for example, the design of machines used to be something earlier, and now it is different. You can show the differences. For example, a boiler is there, subcritical power stations which are 600 megawatts and less. Supercritical are 660 and above. So what's the difference? Why they are different? Why they are called subcritical and supercritical? What's the efficiencies? How it is? You can simulate and show it. You can't take him to the station and then show it. There also the shell will be there. You can't see anything. What is the station heat rate? What is the auxiliary consumption? What is the fuel per 1 unit? How much I should burn the coal? Or the fuel heavy oil? How much I should burn for this one? What's the difference between both the boilers? Transformers, generators, what is the GT machine difference between these two? What is the cooling system difference? Dryness factor, how much should be in the boiler? These things you can't visualize. On the paper you will have it. But if you simulate it and show these two, when he goes for interview, he can tell the difference very clearly about the supercritical and subcritical power stations. Right? So these are the things which are needed, that one. Similarly for finance, let me tell you, in HDFC, they use artificial intelligence. I was in IDFC as a director. Now, whether I do 10 crores project, 100 crores project, 1,000, 6,000 crores project, the process is same. Now, how much manpower is needed? My returns will be for one officer or 4 officers are working for 1,000 crores or 5,000 crores project. There is a meaning in it. Now for 1 crore fellow who comes for that also, if I put 4 officers, how much manpower I need? So what we have written the policy parameters for project appraisal. You come for a home loan, you come for a scooter loan. There hundreds of applications will come. So they use this artificial intelligence and machine will tell whether to give loan or not to give the loan. Once you fill the data, that much only. No analysis is needed. Automatically it does all that scoring of that. This one, whether his civil score, whether his score of this project is good or bad, everything, the software is there for testing all these things. Whereas for big projects, you have to do all that. So that's where exactly AI is helping in project appraisal. So in finance, we have to teach for the management students. And another important thing is, finally, all doesn't want to go for job. Finally, you have to think, you have to give him that type of education. He start thinking innovation is the order of the day. Entrepreneurship is the order of the day. We may do it or not. We will not take up a job. But that inculcates in our mind, we do much better in our job, whatever we do. Whether we do for a company or we do our own business. Our thinking approach will be different. So innovation, entrepreneurship, I think is the order of the day for every one of us. And completely it is data-driven decisions. No subjectivity, it should be all objective evidence. That's why nowadays objective evidence economic planning is happening. The GDP calculations what we have today are most of us, how many of you know, I don't know, IMF has said that we are category C calculations, means that they are not reliable. Recently, only 15-20 days back, IMF has said that you are a C category. Now United Nations is framing a handbook which will come next year, where 168 countries are going to use it. The methods of, so that all will be on the same level of doing the methods of calculation, and the bases have to be taken properly so that whatever the GDP numbers come, they are accurate to the maximum extent. So these are all data-driven type of a analysis which is needed today. So earlier we are not having that type of a data or the machines to do that. Today we have the machines to do that. So we need oil to run those machines. That is the data. So here I just gave a difference between engineering and management, how the curriculum has to change. So engineering, mathematics, statistics, data and AI concepts have to be put in. Management, analytical, experimentation, decision science have to come. So in foundations, practice, labs, digital things which I already spoke about it. Machine language, operations, you have to do it in engineering. Case lab, simulation, product. We do case studies in management. I teach strategic management, so we do case studies. How a company can fail, what are the ways the company can go up. So we do all that analysis. For the kind of information, GMR group is having a strategic decision making group, highly talented people. Any new business, they just don't enter. They do heavy research for 1 or 1.5 years before they put the money. So highly scientific, anything scientific, nothing of subjectivity, everything is objectively done. And as per the compliances and ethics, these are the two things which are very important for the survival and for sustainability. So ethics is very important, which I have to talk, right? Similarly, outcomes, models should be deployable, robust, evidence-based strategy. See, today everything is evidence-based decision thinking, right? Credentials, okay? So these are some of the things where the change has to happen in the curriculum of engineering or management to meet the requirements for this Atmanirbhar or whatever you call it. These things are needed. I'll tell you, I was in China for 1 month along with our minister at that time, Piyush Goyal. For 1 month we were there to write the SCZ law for India in 2001. At that time itself, they are 25 years ahead of us. Even now they are 25 years ahead of us. There the productivity of the people is very high. They do all these things, they change according to the times. Every fellow, at every level. Forget about whether they're communists or not, that's a different story. And recently I went to Vietnam. Vietnam also is the backend for China for electronics. All heavy backend work is done there and they send it to them. There the assembly happens in China. I think we have to change a lot. There is no second thought. We may be growing, but we know the differences that in villages it is different, other areas it is different. Only in few pockets it is there, but it has to go throughout the country. So for that we have to change. The change can come only in the education, because this is the foundation for the people to go into jobs. There where they can use their productivity. Right? So design and development for this one. So building a student-centered learning system is very important. Inclusive, everyone is same. Equity, diversity, flexibility, digital access, faculty empowerment. So once we have all these things, I think the student will do much, much better. And the relationship between the students and the teachers will be very, very good. And industry relevant and future ready skills we have to teach, not that old anymore. That they will come automatically through the grandmother in this one. But the thing is, new methods and until we reskill ourselves, morning what Dr. Prasad was telling. So you have to reskill, the faculty has to reskill yourself. You know, publishing more papers and then doing the state of the art. With industry, if you talk, we'll get more inputs. Problem statements, you get it from industry. You have to interact with it, you'll get more problem statements. And then you can give that as a project to the students. That's how you do it, either engineering or management or even law, I'm telling you. So industry relevant one we have to do it. Okay? Something general one we teach, core. But rest another 30% or something industry related one if you do it, he'll become an all-rounder. Okay? So strong foundation for lifelong learning will be there. That's another important thing. So industry and infrastructure, industry partnerships is very important. That's what, see, I have put all the sectors. So you have to do with everyone. Okay. So for example, in agriculture, food processing, it's a new area which is coming up. Going forward, it's all food processing, right? So it's similar digital labs. So now we need more GPUs. I think this is where exactly a lot of money is being put in.
partnerships, MOUs for internships. I started a IT hub recently. I signed MOU with the government of Andhra Pradesh. And 10 acres land we are constructing it. Already 40,000 square feet. We started the hub, skill development and startup space I am giving as a part of my social work. So if you go to the city, 10,000 rupees to 11,000 rupees you have to give per chair to get a startup. I am giving it 3,000 rupees. I have given high speed 300 Mbps speed, digital speed. Conference rooms are there, everything. So these are the new ecosystems. Skill development, we start doing digital marketing, artificial intelligence, machine learning, semiconductors also we start teaching. There are a lot of shortages there for semiconductor. Cyber security, a lot of shortages there. So you need these people. So partnerships with them is needed. So we have 8 companies. So from 8 companies I want to give the certificates. Whether it's real estate, whether it's steel, special steels, logistics, IT companies, we have all that. So that this partnership is needed so that students get the certificates and then they do live projects in 1 month or whatever it means. So that's what exactly is needed. And accessibility should be there so that everyone gets that technology's accessibility. Now here I would like to talk about cinema. I mentor cinema producer's daughter for last 12 years. Ashwinida's daughter Swapna. So we made a film by name Shakti in 2010 and we lost almost 30,000 crores, 30 crores we lost. It's a useless movie. Okay? With Junior NTR we had done it. Then I said, you stop. Let's have a new strategy of innovation, what we can do. 3 years gap we have given and then we have done one movie by name Yavadi Subramaniam. Low cost, innovative, small actors, hit. So we spent 5.5 or 6 crores, we made some 20 crores. That's the first one is that one, Yavadi Subramaniam. And Malvika was studying 12th standard in Delhi. And Nani was just coming up and Devarakonda is also coming as a second actor. So we gave that, it's about an investment banker, a new concept. Right? After that Mahanati we had taken in Delhi 15 days shooting in Patodi Palace. Super success after Bahubali. Now why I am showing all this is, technology has moved into the cinema. Today Bahubali or R&R, Triple R, maximum is the technology. In Kalki 2898, 3 times I went into the sets when the shooting is going on. 250 crores we spent only on technology. Today acting is like that. Not like, Maya Bajar type. Maya Bajar type, everyone has to act. Dialogue has to be done. Here now, those days are over. Technology can do anything for you. Like hologram, Modi ji's election when it's MIC Electronics is there, my friend by name Dr. Raman Rao. He has developed a hologram. That means I'm here, but at the same time, if I want like this in front of you, I can project it in Delhi. So public meetings are there for the election, so he cannot attend at a time at 2 places. So we used to put a hologram. People think that he is there, but actually he is not there. So this is now it's going to happen virtual reality. So this is all again machine learning, artificial intelligence, because it has to scan you everything and then make it as real as near to you. So these are all used in cinema now. That's where the cinema innovation is happening. Now I'll show you the agriculture. This is exactly me. I do farming for 20 acres, 400 mango trees, 500 cashew trees, 50 chiku trees, 100 banana. All that I do it on my own. Of course, I don't do for commercial. This is all given to the villages, schools and hospitals and then old age homes and then to the temples. So I don't sell anything. So here, there will pumps will be there. Now the pumps, one company by name Claro Energy, you can go to the website. So I am mentoring them for the last 10 years. So they have in 14 states, almost 15,000 pumps. Now how to maintain them? They are all in rural areas. They used to have fleet of engineers. So corrective maintenance used to come. That means after it's burning, this fellow used to go there and fix it. It's very costly. So many spares are inventory. and more engineers used to be there. So when work is not there, they are sitting out. So the optimization is not there. So what we have done, we put a SIM card inside the pump, and then it will give me the data about the farmer. It will give me the data of the soil, water, and health of the machine. Whether the motor is getting heated or any smoke is coming, all that is detected, and it will throw to the cloud. From there it comes to the Delhi. In Delhi we have the servers where it will be there. So all the equipment, health is there. We have cut short by 30% the manpower and optimize the space. We know now which machine wants bearing, or which machine needs a starter, which machine wants the rotors. So once if it is burned, everything is known now to us, all the machine. So availability of the machines has gone up. Downtime has come down. Inventory has come down. So this we have done it through this data networking. And now with this information what we got about the soil and water in 14 states, we curated all the data and kept it. In each quarter how the crop is being used, we have the data. We have the farmers' data. So fertilizer companies use this data for giving the fertilizers to those states, different types of fertilizers. So data-driven artificial intelligence for agriculture. This is an example which I am trying to give you. Yeah. So faculty empowerment and upskilling is very needed. So if these changes we have to bring, then definitely the faculty like you all have to undergo a change. So engaging learning tools, as Madam was telling, you have to get those new tools and make use of it. Advanced education with AI has to be there. I think for all faculty they have to be trained, whether it's in engineering, management or law. People may have personalized learning experience. So if one is interested in something, another one is interested in another one, they have to be given that opportunity to learn. And hence knowledge retention. So these are the things which one has to do for faculty empowerment and learning. So if you do all the benefits for teachers in institutions is this on the right side. Reduce administrative burden, data-driven teaching sites, improve learning outcomes, enhanced academic planning. Planning, that's the important thing. See, today if you don't have a plan for 1 year, 3 years and 5 years, institutions cannot move forward. Those days are over, right? And stronger accreditation and quality metrics are needed, okay? So ethical, responsible AI education is needed. So this is the ethics which I don't want to talk about it. Everyone knows about it. So these ethics, if it is there, because the AI, once it comes in, very much important is the ethics, okay? No biasness should be there between a gender or a caste or creed. All these things will go away once the technology comes in place. Transparency will increase. Human oversight will be there. Data privacy is very important. Of course, it's not easy thing. We say that, but I think all our data is on the dark web. There is no second thought. Because we use all apps, we say that okay, we'll click it, our data is gone. Academic integrity is also important. So finally what it says is conclusion is strategic imperative is AI is needed in all the human beings. Sector specific values are needed. Okay. Human AI collaboration is needed. Collaboration now, you have to do that. Continuous evaluation is going on. I think another 3-4 years it will take for stabilizing the AI models. And competitive advantage will definitely, this is used for competitive advantage. If you use all these things, I think you will be ahead of the other people on the curve. So artificial intelligence plus human intelligence and the human touch, if it is there, augmented intelligence will be there. So definitely human touch is necessary. Competitiveness and your productivity will go up. But it is not that you are replacing something. It is only aiding you to improve your quality of your method. So this is all about, I thought I should share with you. These are the examples based on my experience in the last 35 years in various industries, in telecom, in power and in banking and finance, and on the boards, on 10 boards which are there. So this is everyone is not talking about AI and everyone is doing AI. There is no second. The only thing is the scale is different. So definitely GMR is ahead of the curve. There is no second thought on that. Thank you very much for the patient learning.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for sharing your valuable insights with us. And sir, with your prior permission, I request our participants to have few queries for you. Audience, please.
Post-lunch no queries? Post-lunch no queries?
Yes, sir.
Namaskar, sir. So it is not a query, but in support what you have said and what our previous speaker, madam said, like AI is required, it is a enabler, and human touch is required. So I will share one small experience. I am also a content creator in the form of video lectures, and it is available on Udemy platform. And the platform is giving me AI-based feedback. And feedback, I have gone through the feedback, and I find that few of my lectures, learners, they drop it. Few lectures they continue, but few lectures they drop it. Then I understood what is the thing, then this is the AI feedback. And I have given my human touch, I rectified the lecture, re-uploaded and given some different uses in that. Then after that I have seen again the report. Then it was giving, now it is good. So this is, in this way it is helping me to create the lectures which are more useful to the learners.
Yeah, it's actually what you said is correct. One is the iterations happen because you have to take it in the positive spirit and you change it. If you don't change, then the dropouts will be there and that will amplify it. So once you have corrected it, it has been improved. So more and more people start using it. So actually the model becomes more mature. The model which you have developed for yourself, that will get matured, and then more patronage will be there by the students to see that. You know, that's why more likes comes there. So I think that's how it helps, so that it gives unbiased opinion to you. That's the point.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I now respectfully invite Dr. Dinesh Singh to address this august gathering and share his invaluable words of wisdom on this occasion for 5 minutes.
Very good afternoon to everyone. We have very successful and very exemplary sessions from the treasure of their thoughts from the Dr. Rao sir and Dr. Ma'am. So don't worry, I will I will conclude myself within 4 or 5 minutes. Try to conclude it first. Now you have come to know about the AI. So as per me, AI serves as a catalyst for inclusive human development, environmental sustainability, and equitable process worldwide. As we delve into the future of AI, we should anticipate unprecedented innovations that will revolutionize how we live and how we have to work with AI. India has set ambitious targets for its education sector to be achieved by 2030. In the line goal with quality education, must have emphasis on quality education of the sustainable to fulfill the sustainable development SDG 4 in the long and arduous way ahead. The most effective strategies must integrate the use of innovative, tech-driven enablers. Digitization alone will not work. However, it is a sustainable cure. We need a practical, targeted, and application-oriented and oriented approach enabled by AI to ensure that we are delivering inclusive and high-quality education to our bulging youth population. We have 28% of the population below 14 years and an army of 600 million young people under 25 years. So India is in a position to generate massive demographic dividends by creating the job opportunities for its human capital. Our people, especially youth and their creativity will become greatest currency for us. Our youth talent pool, which is 65% of our population under age 35. We are the youngest nation of the world. And the vast data ecosystem what we have is a major advantage for fulfilling the vision for artificial for all, AI for all. The goal is not merely to create an elite group of data scientists, but to build a future-ready human capital where AI is a tool for empowerment. Even our new education policy 2020 has acknowledged in no uncertain terms the importance of artificial intelligence and AI education in today's time to align India's curriculum to the 21st century and to prepare the student for the AI economy. The policy lays profound emphasis on the need to impart the necessary technical knowledge at all levels of education. The policy also envisions the use of AI-powered solutions for attainment of goals for a multilingual, holistic education, and AI will be offering a powerful tool to transform vernacular education in India. We have 22 languages, regional languages, and with the help of AI, we can convert their content, convert their curriculum, convert their curriculum course contents into the regional languages with the help of AI very easily. NEP 2020 and AI for All, as initiated by Niti Aayog, emphasized integrating AI education from school level to higher education. CBSE and NCERT has already introduced AI as an elective subject from class 8 onwards. AI empowers Indian education system to shift from rote learning to skill-based, personalized and inclusive learning, exactly what the national policy has the main objectives. Now I am glad to share the several AICT initiatives for the AI. AICT has, in the last year, AICT has addressed all the AICT approved institutions to declare 2025 as the year of the artificial intelligence. And many of the institutions have taken the initiative successfully and commitment to introduce and integrate AI courses across disciplines, to foster innovation and research in AI, to prepare students for AI-driven industries, and to promote ethical use of AI for societal benefit. AICT has initiated further steps to integrate AI in curriculum on all domains of technical education, incorporating AI, ML, blockchain, IoT, robotics, automation in mainstream courses to prepare students for the roles in their respective fields. AI and related subjects has been imbibed in the model curriculum. First time AICT has taken this initiative that has been incorporated in the first year only. Previously, the first year was common for everyone, but this time you will find the curriculum that will have an AI curriculum, AI courses. Even the AI courses has been imbibed in the BBA, BBM and BCA courses also. AICT Atal Academy has imparted training to more than 3 lakh faculty members on emerging areas like AI, IoT, ML and etc. through its 1900 FDPs, Faculty Development Program we have conducted. The Academy also collaborated and engaged indigenous and foreign resource persons from industry, academia, research, establishment, just like ARM India, Cadence, Adobe, Ford, Google, Amazon, Metaworks, and also launched a tech section program for the girls with the Microsoft and SAP. Last year, AICT has launched a 6 months quality improvement program, PG certificate program for the core engineering branches faculty members. They have to go to the IITs and NITs to have this 6 month certification program free of cost on AI itself. It's for the core engineering branches, and yearly we have conducted the 50 AI and related programs in 2025. AI has also launched BTech courses in AI and data sciences. I am glad to share that in 2017 we have introduced these courses. Even the IITs was lagging behind, but the AICT was far ahead that we have introduced this program 2017, this BTech course in AI and data sciences. We have also introduced the elective courses such as machine learning, IoT, deep learning, natural NLP, and robotics also. Special AI courses are designed for non-computer or non-science student branches like mechanical, civil, electrical to integrate AI applications in their fields, just like the FDPs we are conducting in the Atal Academy. AICT is in association with MIC organizes software and hardware hackathons, coding competitions, and innovation challenges to encourage students to explore and apply their skills in solving real-world problems using Industry 4.0 technologies. These events foster creativity, collaboration, and entrepreneurial spirit among the youth by using AI. AICT is also in process of establishing a state-of-art lab costing of 25 crores, having CSR funding from the IBM India Limited. It will be established in the AICT headquarters, and all the AICT approved institutions can have a benefit from this AI lab. AICT is also collaborating with AI-driven companies for real-world exposure to faculty and students. AICT is also in process to provide institutions with AI-powered mobile apps for free. So within 2-3 months, you will get the mobile app free. The above initiatives of AICT aims to use AI education, skill development, and employment, and it's focusing us on to establish India as a global leader in AI to bridge the skill gap between industry and academia and to connect students with industry, skill development, internship, and job. Even though we know that we are going to implement the AI, but there is a myth that AI will reduce the job. But it is not true. It will reorganize the job. Instead of reducing the job, it will reorganize the jobs. There is no doubt that a lot of more jobs will be created due to AI. Some tasks will get automated, as the sir has told us. But once we reach the scales, things will be settled down. The same thing what happens when the mobile came to us, or the computer era came to us. We have the same thinking and we have the same minds with the AI also, but it's not true. The jobs that require technology will definitely scale up. Due to AI, every sector will soon become a technology-enabled sector with nearly 80% of jobs having some form of AI's infusion. This shift will also help to lift the productivity of India's workforce. Everybody is going to have some kind of technology capability to perform their job. Definitely teachers will have a great role in this one. Everybody is going to have some kind of technology capability to perform their jobs. The teachers, doctors, supervisors, and many others will need digital skills, not just software engineers. So we should be a tech savvy is not enough. We also need to be the creator of the technology. Presently we are using the mobile, using the computer system, but the semiconductor chips or other parts of the computers or mobile are coming from the outside world. So we should be the creator of the technology this time. Our human capital should be AI capable and able to build enterprise grade solutions. The most important part, whatever the madam has discussed, is the ethical use of AI. Now you know that misuse of is very dangerous, which is disaster to us, disaster to for our students also, for our faculties also. So the ethical use of AI is very, very much important. Means designing and using systems that respect human rights, minimize harm, and promote for fairness and accountability. All the organization, whether it is private organization or the academic organization, must address bias, protect privacy, and ensure transparency and explainability in AI domains. Safety and security of data should be on highest priority, because data, as the madam has told us, data is our oil. and the faculty members and the students has the maximum data. Will have the part of maximum data. So we have to take care of ethical use of AI. As we look ahead, one thing is very much clear, which I want to inform you. India's greatest AI asset is not technology, it's our people. That's why this theme is the human capital. By investing in skills, assets, ethics and innovation, we are preparing a generation that is not ready for future, but capable of shaping it. We should entrust our country, should become a global beacon to have human-centric, inclusive and responsible AI. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your invaluable insights in this August gathering. And we are really impressed by the way, the dynamism, the vibrant speech. We are really impressed by. And this is time for panel discussion. In this regard, I cordially invite our panel expert, Dr. J. Girish Garu, to kindly grace the dais and join the panel discussion as a distinguished panel member. I warmly welcome Dr. E. Shankarrao Garu to graciously come on to the dais and participate in the panel discussion as an esteemed panel member. I cordially invite our panel expert, Dr. Dinesh Singh Garu, Director, to kindly take his place on this dais to be part of the panel discussion as a valued panel member. And here is one more distinguished guest. I invite him, and he is going to attend online. I genuinely invite Professor Kona Ramki, Vice Chancellor of Krishna University, to join us online and enrich the panel discussion as an eminent panel member. With an immense pleasure, I invite Dr. CLVRSP Prasad Garu, Principal, GMRIT, to act as a panel moderator and take over the panel discussion. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, all of you. So yes, it's a tough job for keeping all the participants more attentive, typically post-lunch. I do not know how heavy is the lunch, but probably for morning, A is heavy. It is very heavy to that. Well, before I get into the panel discussion and to hear up the insights from the learned members and experienced members, I would like to acknowledge the speakers that we had right from the morning, Professor Valli Kumar Garu and then Shankarrao Garu and then Mr. Dinesh ji for their very detailed, exhaustive insights with regarding the impact of AI typically on higher education and also more focusing on teaching learning process and assessment and also giving the insights about the way forward for all of us to face the situation. And right, as rightly said by Professor Valli Kumar in the morning, that it is something like we had already under our carpet. AI is there, but its presence is not really felt. Probably from tomorrow you'll be feeling that. Because from tomorrow, AI tools will be there in every classrooms where it will tell you whether what content you are taught, is the content that you taught in the class is relevant, or you told some stories, or you are just silent. That's going to happen. Because tools are there available. Ultimately, all your voice synthesizers are there where they will convert your voice into text and then match with the content. Because you give the lecture plan well in advance. Once you give the lecture plan well in advance, so obviously, AI has a baseline for comparison. So it will compare what is that you are supposed to teach in the class and what is that you taught in the class. So always there will be a comparison. So these are all some of the, yeah. So these are all some of okay. Hello. Two systems are on. Is it okay? Done? Only one mic that is there inside has to work. Pin Professor Ramji. Pin him. MB Nageshwar garu pin chesaru. MB Nageshwar garu pin chesaru. Ramji garu pin cheyandi. Ramji garu ఇంకా రాలేదా? Okay. So well, as discussed in the morning, there are a lot of news, items that are coming in the media saying that 2026 is going to be a very scary year where almost 300 million jobs will go out. So it is something like a very alarming. So when we say that jobs are going out, it doesn't mean that people are jobless. It is not that we are talking about people, it is that we are talking about the jobs. So the impact of AA is not on the people, but it is on the task that we do. It is on the job. So obviously job description is changing. So when job description is changing, and as people told that we need to get unlearn, relearn, or reskilled, and then upskilling, and we need to have a lot of capacity development programs. So are we all ready for that? So that's more important. So that means in the engineering terminology, if you want to say that, we need to recalibrate ourselves. As of now, you have been calibrated as a teacher and you are there in the field. Now you want to prove yourself as a teacher down the line. You need to get recalibrated under AA integration. So under AA integration, you are all ready for recalibration or not is your call. So as I told, when you are there being influenced by AA, if you don't get into the adoption, if you are not that agile enough and you don't have that critical thinking, you will be lost in the race. So with these few words, I would like now to take you all into the today's panel discussion. And we have got good afternoon all of you, sir. So we have, I have shared some of the topics to you. So there are 5 areas where we are more focusing on, and to hear the insights and your perceptions on this. The points of discussions today are AA intervention in teaching learning process, an opportunity or a disruption. The second one is challenges and concerns related to teachers' mindset, typical mindset towards acceptance of AA. Third one is academic and professional integrity in AA-enabled assessments. Fourth one is preferred AA tools for teaching learning process, the current trends and the best practices. Fifth, readiness of our existing system for reskilling and capacity building towards AA integration transformation. So these are the broad areas where I would like to request the panel members to focus upon and to give your views. So to begin with, I request Shankar Garu to open up, sir. Press and hold. Press and hold. Yeah, sorry. The first question is, AA intervention in teaching learning process, an opportunity or a disruption?
This moment it is 50-50. The point is, yes, it's an opportunity, definitely. People have to make use of it, organizations have to make use of it, so that their productivity will go up. There is no second thought. So that donkey's job work, it can do, smart job, human touch can do it. So that's one opportunity which it has. So AI can do all the back end search, find out trend, patterns, all that it will do. Then you take a judgmental call whether it is good or bad. So human touch comes in. That's the opportunity you have. So that with minimal time, you can maximize your productivity. You will be competitive. You will be the most wanted person in the market, or the organization will become more wanted in the market. So your brand value and your value goes up. Equity value goes up. Equity value means not that NEP equity, it is the equity value of your knowledge and wealth. Now disruption. Now business models are becoming very competitive and disruption is going to happen. Anyone can enter any business now. Now you just imagine Perplexity has come and it disrupted it, and now he is talking to Google. So he has given a threat, Srinivas. Now before Srinivas, DeepSeek has done the disruption. NVIDIA has thrown those chips, GPU chips, they are outdated, like Maruti cars, Maruti 800. Now these fellows, what they have done, they used the AI, took the same old Maruti cars, NVIDIA first model chip, but they have taken what is that? MVP, I think, that is multi-expert algorithms they have done. Instead of loading the hardware chip, they have loaded onto the software to speed up.
Now it's all our software based rather hardware based.
So NVIDIA has put more money on hardware and then developed it at this one. This fellow in $6.5 million, he has developed the DeepSeek. And I'm a fan of DeepSeek, let me tell you, it gives you more accurate than most of the things when I tested it. Except for some other things which is related to China, that's a different story. Because I said that LLM should be very careful what we use it. So thing is, opportunity is one side, disruption is there. So two disruptions have come in 25. DeepSeek, Perplexity. If not, everyone is thinking ChatGPT will be there, Google, Gemini. Now those fellows run for the money and time, they are speeding up their research in advance to compete with these small, tiny disruptors. So similarly for us also, whether it is a 65-year-old man like me or a 25-year-old boy, I think disruption can come from anywhere, and then opportunity can be there. We have to make use of it, and this will be the order of the life for the next 10 years. There is no second thought. So if you know AI and then using the apps in a much better way, you can do it like booking of ticket of flight. Now I should not depend on my son, na? He may be busy with his work. I am retired fellow. I can. So now if I know it, I can do it on my own very fast. If not, I have to ask someone, beg, borrow, or steal. I can't do that now. If you don't embrace the opportunity, and they don't have the time to spend with you. So I think it's opportunity. It's also a disruption. So we have to see how we can do more on opportunity and move forward, and see that disruption doesn't cut my value or the business value or organization value. It should change according to the time in the market with what the technology is evolving.
Yeah, when we are talking about disruption in teaching particularly, nowadays teachers stop giving assignments. There is a disruption. No teacher is giving assignments.
I have different views in this one.
Because they are all your AI generated assignments, so there is no point in correcting them. So there is one disruption in an assessment. So in the place of assignments, what do people give? What teacher need to do to ensure that or to address the disruption?
For me?
For any of you?
Yeah. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
For me, it's whatever the sir has told, ki opportunity and disruption. For me, it is 100% opportunity. And you know, if disruption is also an opportunity to enhance our, emphasize our skill, enhance our knowledge. So I don't say it's a disruption, it's also an opportunity. Aapda hi avsar hai, isn't it? So whatever sir is, we are not giving the assignment, we can have another alternative. We have brilliant minds as a faculty members and the students. So we can ask them what should be the best suitable alternative that we are not giving the assessment. is there any online virtual meeting, online interaction or something like that? Or they have to produce, instead of writing assessment, can they go for any video or any type of virtual things? Then they can, actually they are doing on the hands-on. Assignment you are giving, assessment you are giving, they are writing it. Instead of that, that should come text that with the help of AI or technology, that should be converted into the video. That will be much more fruitful. And what the student will do, he will do it himself only. Assessment can be copied from chat GPT or something like that. Or if he is doing anything with creating a video.
Even videos are AI generated.
These are AI generated, but student should show that what he is doing is own.
True, very much.
With his hands-on skill.
See, let me tell you.
Hands-on skilling should be encouraged. So this is for me, for my purpose, because I am also an academician. I have been introduced as director internal audit, but I am a PhD in computer science. So I have 30 years experience. I am also just like you also. So assessment I have been the nodal officer. I will give you an example, very good example. I have been the nodal officer for National Award to Teachers. So there they have written so many things, and last they have not deleted Chat GPT 5.0. We came to know that all answers has been, we had nearly 144 questions, most of the answers from the Chat GPT, and they were not selected. So instead of going for writing something, we create the videos, you know the comics in our times. We are reading all this. Now they are picturized. So if you ask a student to picturize their assessment, picturize their problem, it will be much more fruitful, better alternative for this assessment.
Yeah. Well, just to complement that, what you said is correct, sir. But at the same time, morning onwards, what we are talking, change has to happen at the learning by the students and by the teachers. Okay. Now, up to now, the system is something you gave assignment. Now, earlier, similar one was there when we were in IIT. BP Acharya sir, who was ACT chairman once. He was my maintenance management, he used to teach. He is the only professor who used to say, open book system, 1 hour time, go anywhere, see any book, answer. Hardly 1 or 2 we used to able to get the marks, rest all used to get negative marks or 0. Now, the teachers have to think about it. When you give the assignment, definitely they will use the AI, no doubt about it. Even I use the AI, everyone. Now it is for you to change and give the questionnaire or the question or the assignment in such a way, you start thinking how to prompt actually. A lot of people doesn't know how to prompt also.
The problem is that.
No. So teacher, no, let's not blame the student. No, don't stop the assignments, give the assignment. But give it in such a way, different type of assignment and discuss, so all will not copy. Number one, different assignments for a group of six fellows or whatever. And give it in such a way, they are not direct, they are indirectly. So he'll start thinking before even to get the answer from the chat AI. So you will know now all will come on a level playing field. So I think, don't dilute the quality of education by saying that I will not give the assignment. One is, as you said, put the video and other thing. Other one is you give it in a tough way so that he'll think about that. That's the point.
So one has to give assignments. You can't give everything. But you need to ensure that student doesn't go for chat GPT. But to your point, sir, unless otherwise it is viewed as a disruption, it cannot be taken as a challenge. When we take it as a challenge, only when it is viewed as a disruption. Sure. Thank you, sir. So next, moving on to Girish Garu. Typically, in the teacher's teaching background, what you have, teacher's mindset towards acceptance of AI. How do you pursue that?
I think we have teachers, teaching learning community, right from the school, college and higher education. The psychology remains same, but the big challenge for the teachers is how to address all the students, how to reach to every student, because all of us know the students have different learning patterns. They learn by different activities. their learning pattern itself very different. That is the challenge. That is how AI can be very useful, because we know that there are many things happen, like tutorials, all other digital things, visualization, everything. We are looking at teaching aids. The whole purpose of teaching aids is to reach to every student, how to explain, how to clarify. So whether we like it or not, students, they started using AI, and all of our students, including school children also, they keep using all AI tools, ChatGPT or Perplexity for that matter. So thing is, we have to look at how we can save our time, how can we reach to every student. For example, you can create rubrics for evaluation of your own students. Rubrics can be created within no time. Similarly, I think while we are talking, but there are many institutions, many coaching centers, they are already using AI, like Narayana, Andhra Pradesh. If you look at Alan, Rajasthan, Kota, they are already using, they took their licenses, they kept their entire content into LLM model, then added to AI agent. So therefore, depends upon the ability of the student, it keep asking, like if they are average student, high-end student, slow learner. So it is addressing to the need. So for example, you also, even if I spend 2,000 rupees, I can customize my LLM model in such a way that I will keep my subject content. Then I can generate a different set of question papers for a, based upon the students, create 3 sets of question papers. This is what my requirement. So it will generate different kind of question papers. Regarding for us, there is no challenge for evaluation because ours is a controlled examination system. But even if it is a open system like online education, like Deakin University or Upgrade, many other, they have done a lot of experiments to control also. They will control the time, they will monitor, and even if you use ChatGPT or whatever the model, they ensure that you will be failed. Failing is assured if you use ChatGPT, if you don't focus on the learning the content. So I think it is going to be a very useful tool for all of us. If we start using it, then we can also buy some licenses for institutional purposes. You keep your own content because we also generate a lot of content. You customize your content whatever the way you like. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Regarding the mindset, before pandemic, before Corona, we had a mindset that nobody should, and no students or teachers should enter with mobile. But in Corona, in pandemic, we have changed our mindset. We have created online to every student. In the same case of AI, we can change our mindset to use AI for the ultimate, optimum use of this technology. So it's very possible for us to change the mindset. We have done in the past, we can do in the future also, for the benefit of students, for our stakeholders, and for the society also.
Unable to join? Thank you, sir. In fact, we are talking about the mindset of the faculty members. I think mindset, yes, mindset is the back end and your state of mind is your front end. And I hope that your state of mind as of now, who are all sitting here, is in the reception mode, obviously. So then if it is in the reception mode, definitely your front end will influence the back end. And so your state of mind will influence your mindset, and that is only the way one can survive as a teacher. Can we get connected with Ramji guys, or what's the problem? Where? Okay. The next one, what I'm just trying to talk is about with regard to the academic and professional integrity in AI-enabled assessment. Basically, I'll take the same quote, what is that we had pre-COVID. So COVID is becoming like all of us a nightmare, but if COVID would have not come or did not attack the world, the current technology development as of now we are experiencing would have taken almost 10 long years for the entire world to experience. So COVID made several things to learn, and it enhanced the pace of increase in the technology implementation. And that is how AI, or else it would have taken almost 5 to 10 years more for any country across the world to reach this situation. So the COVID is like a blessing in disguise. So obviously in that context, under COVID or pre-COVID assessment, UGC has made several restrictions. UG itself did not accept online assessment. Now UGC is accepting online assessment. Everybody across the globe. So we are into a very conventional mode of teaching and assessment process where there should be a teacher on the dais and then explain on the board, and then only the student has to learn. And similarly, while assessment, all students should sit in a common class. The teacher, there should be a newsletter to going around the common class, and then the student used to take the examination. Those days are gone. A student can take examination sitting alone in his own room in his house. So that is the way how things are happening in the assessment. So in that context, how that integrity can be maintained as far as academic and professional integrity under AV enablement. So I request Shankar Rao to dwell upon. Ramji garu, can you hear us?
Audible.
Sir, can you put on your camera, sir?
Mine is audible?
Yes, audible, sir. Can you put on your camera, sir? So, good afternoon, sir. Your voice is not coming. You are on mute, sir. Yeah.
Now it is visible?
Yes,
audible?
sir. Yes, audible, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Sir, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon for joining the panel discussion. So we are there here. We have with us Dr. Girish Garu, Dr. Shankar Rao Garu, and Dr. Dinesh, who are the other panel members. And we are having the various aspects regarding the impact of AI on in the academic system. So now I have one option. What I'm just you being a vice chancellor of a university, I want to have a different question altogether to answer. What is the readiness of the current system for reskilling and capacity building towards AI integration transformation? Because you are the person who are in administration, academic administration, and then the university. So how you are looking at that readiness of the system for reskilling and capacity building of the faculty members towards AI integrated transformation? Am I clear, sir?
Regarding is it audible, sir?
Yes.
Regarding the first part is for doing reskilling or upskilling or improvement of the skills of, it is not the skilling of students, not only students, faculty also to upgrade this particular skilling. But first thing is we have to improve the infrastructure, sir. Infrastructure means the existing classroom model is not sufficient. We have to use the technology a little bit in that to convert in the teaching in order to use in the teaching learning process, as well as the research development innovation. And not only that, even suppose a faculty doing PhD work, thesis work, literature review also, no need of going for different search engines or even from one nation, one subscription. The AI tool will help to get the literature review like ChatGPT. There are tools where we can use. But to all this, we need some classroom conversion to utilize this technology. To upgrade the skilling and reskilling, we have to upgrade the one or two classrooms also to use this technology. The existing classrooms, even e-classroom or a flipped classroom, these all are not sufficient for that purpose. You have to modernize one or two rooms that can be used by all the faculty, and through that it is possible, sir. Otherwise, with the existing the classrooms, it is not possible. That is one thing. Not only classroom hardware, software also we have to little bit to use. At present, it is already it is there. People are supplying that particular technology, and skilling is nowadays government is encouraging. Recently, Wiser program is conducting with very cheaper rate. At present, they are providing JNTU Kakinada, JNTU Anantapur, JNTU Vijayanagaram also, and private colleges, EVNIT and VMO college. Like that, 3 colleges are selected. The first phase they are giving training for the skilling and upskilling. Already tools are there, well-established tools are there, but one thing is, for the existing, whatever the infrastructure we have, most of the colleges, that is not sufficient for utilize AI in teaching learning process, basic development innovation, as well as in other areas. This is my submission to August faculty, but lot of advantages are there, lot of threat is also there. Whenever the technology is coming, advantage is there and disruption is also there, but to our best we are using better way. That is the only thing we have to see. That is my submission for first question.
Sir, being from the university perspective, or looking at the university perspective, how do you think that the current existing, there are around 250 engineering colleges in the state of Andhra Pradesh. So having having this huge number of engineering colleges, what is your perception of how much time it takes for the people to adapt into this AI-enabled system?
That's why the present government is encouraging. The attackers are very less. That is the problem. Even they put small money also, the people are not joining, not taking an advantage, not participating in their development
Then we
program.
should use AI for creating money.
That is possible. Not only PhD, but suppose today I am not there here. I have a class. I can, by using AR/VR system and AI technology, my simulation can be done. That's the better way I can use like that. I can operate with my hand, I can operate with my leg. If I am busy, a multitasking can be possible with this technology. Exactly, I can simulate my presence.
But the
That
respective
is definitely
infrastructure is
possible.
needed. But the related infrastructure is needed.
Relative?
Infrastructure for setup is needed.
That's what I said in my earlier one. The infrastructure to be improved in the existing colleges, that is the capacity building of college. The college has to think that if they want to move in that direction, only out of 217 colleges, 50 colleges may be possible to build that infrastructure. But other colleges, admissions are very low. For them, it is very difficult.
So then you
Another
need to
thing,
say that
the college management fees reimbursement also little bit pending. For them, the admission, those who are not filled, for them it is little bit difficult. That is as per the actual situation.
so then you mean to say that for all the colleges to survive under AI impact, it is a question mark, and ultimately the survival will be the fittest.
That is alternative is see. You see the journey. Once upon a time we have 210 credits. Now we have converted into 160 credits. The reason is, after liberalization, globalization, privatization, no student is coming for teaching. Very few are coming. Percentage is very less. Because of that, the credit one option is credits are reduced from 210 to 160. The another option is once the credit is reduced, faculty demand is also decreased. Now we are opening another like Kapar ID, ABC Academic Bank of Credit. If the student is, suppose I am teaching for 60 students. If the student is not liking my class, He can attend Stanford, he can attend the NPTL, or he can attend Swayam or Swayam Plus, get the degree, get the certificate. That has to be converted into credits. Like that, 50% credits to be given. It is made by the mandate by the government as per the National Education Policy. It is there. See,
I have a state question.
Substitution, because very few are coming for teaching. There is a huge shortage of teaching community, and some branches retention is also a problem. To overcome all this, definitely AI can be used. But one thing is, what I want to say is, if you see the entire world, once upon a time, Europe is the advantage for demographic dividend. Next, the fruit catch by the China. Now it is a more advantage for India. A lot of youth are there, around 30%. Now this is the time to catch the entire world with this demographic dividend. Only option is the student or the faculty also to be first acquainted with the tools. Then obviously it will go to the student. Our student will be in right track. Globally, they can get number of jobs. Because of automation, AI technology, number of jobs are reducing, no doubt about that. But the advantage is if any company they want to start in the entire world, they will select India as the first option. If they want to take any recruitee as a job, want to give a job, they will select Indian as a student. With that advantage, if we can acquaint very fast, learning is one part. But utilization in practical application, if the teacher student can use that level immediately, not taking much time. Definitely we are the front leaders of economy. Now fourth stage, shortly we are converting to third to second, second to one. That is dependent upon our teaching community and students and number of colleges. This is my submission.
So I have one straight question. I want only crispy answer for this. Very crispy answer. Under the influence of AI, down the line, do you say that teaching profession is a prosperous profession? A prospective profession for people?
Depends upon the bias.
Sir, now I already mentioned simple answer is the faculty can do multitasking. You can learn, you can suppose a GMRT faculty can earn one salary from GMRT. If you permit, they can earn from other also. Multiple advantages will come. That is my answer. If he is having a...
That means gig economy will come. You mean to say that gig economy will come? Gig economy. Gig economy is something like a task-based jobs. There is nothing like employees working down the line.
Task-based only, because nowadays instead of 8 hours job, he can complete 4 hours. Within 4 hours, he can complete per day.
The task is to complete the course. So teachers will be employed to complete only the course, not like a regular employment.
No, course completion, implementation, if you take that much time, it is like that is parallel processing. Learning as well as immediate implementation to be done, like not a degree, but like one certificate course or a diploma or a PG diploma or a BTech degree or MTech degree. What I want to say is the technology is changing very, very fast. Within 1 or 2 months learning and immediately applying.
There is nothing like
that
a regular
model is better.
So one way to be understood is there is nothing like a regular employment with one organization.
Yes, sir.
Right. Thank you, sir. So I think I want to have the reflections of the other members also on that.
Okay, we'll be there in the line.
Yes, sir.
I think one is, I think we started with assessment. I think assessment, it is going to be very handy because most of the teachers, they don't like sitting and evaluating so many answer scripts. But the evaluation, including the descriptive questions, the accuracy is almost more than 90%. With AI checking the answer script, even if you write 10 pages of descriptive, I think it is very easy to evaluate. So it is going to be very handy, and for that matter, even within JNTU, GB itself, they are working very, deeply into the generation of question papers and all. They are working with the Gemini. JNTU Gulzada Vijayanagram itself, they are using AI to bring in entire examination system into AI. But only thing is we should discourage submission of the assignments rather than submission of the assignments. We can use very well. They have to sit on computer and submit directly. They have to do that. That we can do it in our laboratories and all.
Like paperless
examination. We can avoid you submit tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Rather than that, they have to study, and there and then we have to evaluate their thing. But evaluation is going to be it is going to be very easy in future. There are some issues with the mathematics, handwritten mathematics, equations. There are certain things yet to improve further. But otherwise, regular text and all, very beautifully it is evaluating. Very recently we did it. I myself participated evaluation and all, because Jamar group is also driving. There are a lot of courses we are also doing. It's a beautifully, it will narrate, it will summarize, it will see, even if you write 10 pages, it will take out what are the best 6 points. It will evaluate very easily. It is going to be very handful for us. With reference to the, I think teaching, it cannot replace it all, because the students are first-time learners. So therefore they have to they have to learn basics of mathematics, they have to learn basics of science, because I think we need to be very clear about it. The technology is based on the very old fundamentals, 100 years or 150 years. There is no fundamental breakthrough. What we are doing in AI or what we are doing in quantum computing. Quantum computing again goes back to the fundamentals of computers, understanding about how computer works. So therefore any technology, it is an incremental knowledge. And the Ohm's law will not change, bending moment diagram will not change in civil engineering or mechanical engineering, vibrations are not going to change. Mathematics, eigenvalues, eigenvectors remains the same. Therefore, the fundamental engineering knowledge remains the same. I mean, there is no question of any change. Only it will evolve further. So therefore, we have to be focused on the fundamentals, then application, then use of latest applications. Today it is AI, tomorrow it can be quantum computing, day after tomorrow it can be. But if you look at back, it is all rooted to the same fundamental concepts. Bits, once if we need to understand, we are looking at bits, qubits. We have to understand how bits are working, how qubits are working. If you don't understand that, we cannot do it. Again, it involves a lot of mathematics, principle of superposition. So these all evolved quite long time back, 100 years back, 150 years back. So therefore, I think the engineering remains the same. Only the applications will emerge. Maybe we may use much more complicated problems by using the advent of the technology with the supercomputers. But the fundamentals remains the same. And I don't think there will be loss of jobs also, because it is going to be more and more automation comes into small industries also. Rather than the scale of industry may change, rather than billions of dollars, but a small industries will evolve, because automation will percolate the way like Amazon is delivering in Rajam, even small villages. Similarly, the industrialization, automation happens to be small. There's a lot of scope. Automation is now, even today, it is very, very small percentage if you look at the industry scale. I don't think it will happen. Rather, we'll become more of facilitators than just teachers. Teacher-centric, it will go more of student-centric. We'll become more and more facilitators. That's what my view. Thank you.
Yeah, just on 2 points. One on skilling and another on jobs. Recently, the World Economic Forum which happened, so it was estimated that 85 million jobs will go away because of the impact of AI worldwide in the coming year, 2-3. But they estimated 97 million new jobs will be created. So all the solution is that all were discussing from morning, and also the VC has said, and Director Girish has said, reskilling is very important, whether by the learner or by the teacher, because finally these people will land up again in a corporate or in a R&D center or in a NGO, wherever it may be. See, finally this skill has to be used somewhere. So that's where exactly jobs will come, but only thing is you have to be the fittest of the fittest with the latest technology embracement. That's what GM Raghav has morning mentioned. All employees have to embrace this technology so that the business models will become sustainable. If not, you will become one amongst others who just washed away, including the colleges and universities that go away. So skilling, reskilling is needed. Yes, for that enablement, infrastructure has to be upgraded. It need not be very high end. Minimum upgradation you have to do so that ease of learning by the student or by the faculty, so that it encourages them for more this one.
Yes.
You know. So these things are very much going to happen, and one has to change. For that, you need a plan, which I was mentioning.
Thank you, sir. I think typically on reskilling and capacity building, so we also have you from AICT, a regulatory body. From the regulatory body perspective, what is the strategic plan that at the country level is looking at in ensuring that this reskilling and the capacity building happens at every quarter, because I think there are around 10,000 colleges across the country. So happening in a large scale is not a simple task. In that perspective, only colleges, if the reskilling and the capacity building is left to the fate of the colleges, I think it will not happen. In such case, there should be a very crucial role to be played by the regulatory authorities, government, and also industry. So in that perspective, what is the action plan or the strategy the government is looking at?
Skilling, upskilling and reskilling should be a continuous process, and it has to be a continuous process. For this purpose, the faculty members should be encouraged to join the faculty development programs. We have trained nearly 3 lakh faculty development, faculties around 19,000 faculty development programs. AICT is conducting 2 types of faculty programs. One is basic and second is the research-based program. So first is the 5-day program, and we are reimbursing 3.5 lakhs for one faculty development program to the institution. And for the second type of program, advanced faculty development program, we are giving 5 lakh rupees program, 5 lakh rupees for 1 week. So this we are giving financial aid to the institution also. Again, we are encouraging the institution to sign the MOU with the industries, so that they can adapt themselves with the latest knowledge, just like a AI type of AI industries. We are in our panel, all the AI industries, whatever the cadence is there, or or IBM is there, whatever it is there, we have in our panel. You can take the benefit of all these things. Again, then the working professional program is also there, QIP is also there, and there are so many programs. General program is also there, dual degree program is also there. So there are so many programs that a faculty can enhance their knowledge. Second thing, what the VC sir has told, there is an infrastructure problem. Exactly. We know that there are infrastructure problems. There are, you have mentioned 700 colleges in Andhra Pradesh. So
250 in Andhra and around 500 in both Telangana and Hyderabad.
Telangana, okay. In the 250 colleges, we go for the 250 colleges in Andhra Pradesh. They have 50% have the infrastructure.
Only engineering colleges.
Engineering college, correct. So what you can do, you can create a cluster of the institutions. Suppose, as the sir has mentioned and I have come to across about the GMR, this is the best institution in this cluster, in this area. So we can create a cluster of institutions. This should be the nodal officer, nodal center, cluster head. And we can associate nearly 10 to 12 colleges associated with this institution. So that you can make a cluster. Those institutions can make use of your infrastructure. Whatever the best you have. Suppose you are the best in semiconductor. All the institution faculty members can come here, can have a training over there. One institution is very good in AI. One institution is very good in IoT. It's not possible that every institution have the best capabilities, best qualities of infrastructure is there. So you can use their best infrastructure. You can create your own cluster. You don't need any permission from anywhere side. You can have a discussion with your good self. So that problem of infrastructure or the quality, that can be eliminated at some level. And we are also there. You can use our guidance also. We can use our policies also, schemes also. There are so many things with us, and we are with you also. We are there to fund you. We are there to support you financially, technically, whatever it may be. You just write us. For the conference, we are giving 2 lakhs to 10 lakhs rupees. If you are conducting a conference at your institution, we are giving 2 lakhs, maximum up to 10 lakhs. So whatever you suggest us, whatever you ask us, we are there to give you. First thing is, you have to send a proposal to us. We are there. We are open-hearted. AICT doesn't have any problem, any financial problem. Doesn't have any problem to give you the give you the permission for a good proposal. So for the core engineering branches, we came to know that everyone is going for the computer side, or I said, or something like that. We have started one yashasvi scheme for the student of core engineering branches. You might have, I don't know, you have heard about this one. 50,000 for the student for the engineering, core engineering branches student, and 35,000 for the diploma institution. That scholarship we have started because we come to know that core engineering branches admissions has been reduced to a certain level. To increase that thing, so it is a continuous process to maintain the quality, to enhance the quality education of engineering and non-engineering.
Thank you, sir. Ramji, there is one question for you, sir.
I want to add one point regarding what just Sir mentioned. The strategic plan of central government and especially Andhra Pradesh government is very clear. They are ready to support at any cost, at any price, at any level. They already started also. But takers are very less. From our family side only problems are there. Only thing I am requesting the ACD advisors are little bit mapping of timings are required for FTPs and whatever the plans. Because the faculty, they have to satisfy the regular work and they have to attend the FTPs and other work.
Sir,
that's why some mapping, if it is given, that may be the more
Sir,
people may be benefit.
mapping is not mandatory. Whatever the date you propose us at initial stage, that is not mandatory. If you want to postpone it or to try, it is flexible, sir. We are very much flexible. If you plan it in December and you are saying that we will go for the February, it is possible, sir. We are giving the permission as state forward.
Without having an impact on the
regular work. Because
no, not times are like 2 to 6 or 2 to, that is the timing is also changed, not only the prepone, postpone dates. Because Andhra Pradesh government made MOU with NIT Bhopal, MNIT Bhopal, the arrangement of time is like 2 to 6. Like that, if that flexibility also may be given, it is more people will be benefited.
Beyond regular working hours.
Sure, sir. Definitely, sir. We'll apply this, sir, to
Okay.
Definitely, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, Ramji, one question to you is, in the, typically for the affiliation colleges pattern, what are the issues related to academic and professional integrity in AI-enabled assessments?
Sir, regarding integrity, age also not that much easy to identify this particular ethics, values and morals. There are checks are there, balances are there. Suppose even digital evaluation, one of the other experts is mentioning assessment. Even digital evaluation also, lot of care will be there. The student, even recruitment also, the same student has to appear before interview board through artificial intelligence only. Will cross-check his image, whether the student belongs to that student or not. Even audio, everything will be there. That is not that much easy.
My question is, our universities are ready for that as of now?
That's what the capacity building to be done, little bit to be done, but our honorable government is very favorable to that, to support not only government colleges, they are giving for private also. They are equally extending the facilities, infrastructure. For our state, there is no problem. Only the college should be ready to take that. That is only the question mark. My experience.
That means, my point is, with regard to the autonomous colleges, anyhow colleges will do on their own. With regard to the affiliated colleges, assessment is done by university.
Affiliate college has to come because there is no other alternative. Otherwise, they will be in the back chair only. If they want to come for front chair, there is no alternative for them. But all colleges may not come. Even 100 colleges out of 220 may come. It may be the advantage for the state. Otherwise, that advantage may, especially demographic advantage, that too our state human resource is very good. Lot of integrity, lot of intellectual property. That way, even 100 colleges can come forward, we can occupy the front seat. That is my prediction.
100 colleges of 250 take a lead in implementing the IT infrastructures, promoting AI is a good move.
Good move. Even they can help in develop. That is building up our Amravati capital house. Lot of job potential will be there.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you.
So finally, I think you all heard to the various insights of all the expert members. And finally, what is that we look forward and what is the key takeaway? AI is inevitable. It is your companion. I do not know whether we have a family or not, AI will be there with you. From morning till evening. From the time when you get up in bed and start brushing your teeth, AI will come. And when you go to your bed, until you put on your mosquito repellent, your AI will come. Everything, wherever you go, AI is there. So finally, when you look at all the job markets that we are saying and a lot of job losers are there, we can say that there are only two groups in the total job market. One job market is driven by AI, one job market is driving the AI. So one basket is being driven by AI and other basket is driving the AI. So ultimately where we need to choose to be the part of it. That's our choice. If you want to be in the part where it is being driven by AI, you will be lost in the race. It's not that jobs will not be there, jobs will be less relatively. But if you want to look at and you want to be unique, you need to get into a basket where you are driving the AI. But once you start going into the driving the AI with what are the skills that are needed to get into that basket of driving the AI? As morning madam told, critical thinking and also having the ability to prompt. Prompting and ability and then critical thinking, these are the two major things that will make you distinct and ultimately helps you to get into the job market which will be driving AI. And I'm sure that we all will have a positive way forward and see that we all get into the place where we drive AI, that means we will be driving the AI rather than being driven by AI. This is AI? This is not AI, right?
That's why we need AI.
So I think that's all, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for your time. And also I'd like to thank all the colleges, college managements and all the school teachers who are from all the way for attending this program. And I'm sure that we have a lot of things to carry from today's program. And all the faculty or teachers who have come first time to this campus, my sincere request is please go through the campus, go around the campus, feel, and so that you can enjoy it. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for a great panel discussion. And I cordially invite our respected principal, sir, Dr. C.L.V.R. Prasad Garu, Honorable Director, sir, J. Girish Garu, and Ravindra Garu, Dean R&D, and Nageshwara Garu, Dean Academics, are cordially requested to come onto the dais and felicitate the guest.
पीछे घूम रहा है मंचों पुलिस फूल लगता है
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I humbly request Dr. K. Ravindranath Garu, Associate Dean, R&D, GMRIT, to deliver vote of thanks on this program.
Respected dignitaries, faculty members, participants joining us in person and online, a very good evening to one and all. As we come to the valedictory session of the pre-summit event of the AI Impact Summit India 2026, hosted by GMR Institute of Technology in association with AICTE, it is my honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks. So over the course of today's deliberations, through 3 insightful keynote sessions, engaging panel discussion and interaction questionnaire, we truly believe that the core theme of this seminar has been meaningfully addressed. The discussions have not only enhanced our understanding but have also ignited new thought process towards accelerating AI adoption in education for inclusive development, particularly in strengthening human capital, that is one of the AICTE's 7 key chakras. At the outset, we express our sincere gratitude to AICTE for its visionary leadership and for giving us this valuable opportunity to organize this pre-summit event. Their continued guidance in integrating AI into teaching, learning and pedagogy is truly commendable. We are deeply thankful to our eminent resource persons, Dr. Dinesh Singh Garu, Director, Internal Audit Cell, AICTE nominee, Dr. V. Valli Kumari Garu, Professor Dean R&D, Andhra University, Dr. E. Shankar Rao Garu, former Managing Director, CEO IFCI, and Dr. Ramji Garu, Vice Chancellor, Krishna University, for their insightful keynote addresses and panel discussion that enrich our understanding of AI-driven pedagogy, governance, and ethical integrity in education. And we extend our sincere thanks to Dr. J. Girish Garu, Director Education, GMR Varalakshmi Foundation, and Dr. CLV RSP Prasad Garu, Principal, GMR Institute of Technology, for their valuable contribution in the panel discussion and their constant guidance and support. We extend our special thanks to Dr. M.V. Nageshwara Garu, Associate Dean Academics and Nodal Officer of this event, for his dedicated efforts in planning and executing this impactful program. We are also thankful the Associate Deans, Heads of all departments, faculty members from GMRIT, faculty members from various engineering, polytechnic, degree, junior colleges and schools, along with all virtual participants, for making this event truly inclusive and impactful. And our special appreciation goes to the organizing committee, faculty coordinators, student volunteers, IT support team, FNB team and support staff for their energetic efforts behind the screen. And we also thank the press and media for helping us broadcast the message of AI-enabled educational transformation. Finally, we thank each one of you for enthusiastic participation. Your presence and engagement have made this pre-summit event a meaningful milestone on our journey towards AI-powered education. So with these words, we once again thank AICTE, our keynote speakers and all stakeholders for making this pre-summit event a grand success. We look forward to continued collaboration as we move toward the AI Summit India 2026. Thank you all. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now, all the dignitaries on the dais are humbly requested to rise up for the national anthem. Please.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
जय Dear all, it is time for tea. Let's have the same. Please.